All right, welcome back to another Crypto Talk video. Beautiful human, you are amazing. You have incredible potential that you are about to fulfill. And in this video, I want to share with you the Dogecoin price prediction, what I think that the Dogecoin price will do in a strong crypto bull run. And I personally think that we're going to see the Dogecoin price skyrocket very, very soon. Now, I want to share with you a few ideas about the Dogecoin price potentials and why I think that Dogecoin has incredible upside. We are going to dive into CoinMarketCap. I will share my screen, and we're essentially going to go through Dogecoin's history and its potential upside. I'll give you some amazing insights to why I think Dogecoin will explode very, very soon. Now, it is very important before I share my screen that you understand that although I look like I'm a financial advisor, literally, although I look like, I'm fresh off of the Wall Street streets, hey, at the end of the day, I'm not a financial advisor, and I have to tell you that. So if you choose to invest in Dogecoin and or any other crypto for that matter, you have to understand that you are doing so at your own risk. I'm not telling you to invest in Dogecoin or crypto for that matter, but I will tell you that if you invest in crypto, at the right time, you can multiply your money incredibly fast, like money, cash money. So the point here is to multiply our money. If you invest in crypto at the wrong time, you can lose a lot of money fast as well. So remember, if you invest in Dogecoin or other cryptos, I'm not telling you to do it. The risk is on you. This is high risk stuff, but it is incredible upside when we invest at the right time. So before I share my screen, one final time, remember, if you invest in Dogecoin or crypto, you're doing so at your own risk. I'm not a financial advisor. And with that being said, let's dive into CoinMarketCap, the Dogecoin statistics. I'll share my screen. Let's go. Welcome to CoinMarketCap. We're going to go through the Dogecoin statistics here very quickly. Right now, Dogecoin is ranked number 10 out of all cryptos. That is actually pretty crazy considering that Dogecoin is somewhat of a meme crypto token. Now, this is interesting because a 10 ranking for Dogecoin, I think Dogecoin could certainly climb, but the ranking itself doesn't really mean a lot at this point in time. What we want to look at is the current market cap of Doge, which is $11 billion. Now, in order for Doge to skyrocket, it is going to need quite a bit of money. But the good news is, with Dogecoin, it absolutely has that potential, largely because of the kind of support that it's been getting from Elon Musk throughout the years. Now, with Elon Musk owning the X platform, it is by no means a guarantee that Dogecoin would ever become a utilized currency on the X platform. I do know that Elon Musk has plans to turn X into a universal financial application where literally everything money could be dealt with on that platform. And in most likelihood, we are going to see crypto to some degree integrated into that. And because Elon Musk supports Dogecoin, I know he has recently said that he would be open to using Bitcoin on the X platform as a payment system. I think because he supports Dogecoin, it also is possible that Dogecoin certainly could be one of the cryptos that could possibly be integrated with X. Now, of course, we do not know that this will happen. It is just that with the possibility or the potential of this happening at some point in the future, that would skyrocket the Dogecoin price, I personally think, very, very rapidly, if that was to happen. But we're not even going to look at that as, let's say, even a possibility for what we're going to consider in terms of what we think the Dogecoin price will do in a strong crypto bull run. Aside from literally the possibility of Dogecoin ever being integrated to the X platform, we're just simply going to utilize the Dogecoin prior history, the backing and support that it has from Elon Musk, which is huge for Dogecoin. And we're literally just going to run with that and see what we think Dogecoin could do in a strong crypto bull run. So with that said, if you go down here on CoinMarketCap, and I'll show you right now, Dogecoin is down close to 89% from its all-time high. The all-time high for Dogecoin was 73.76, so 73 cents, almost 74 cents, way back in May 7, 2021. That was early on in the crypto bull run back in 2021. So if we look at Dogecoin currently, on the 1 day, it is down about 0.5%. On the 7-day chart, it is down 1%. On the 1 month chart, it is down 17%. That's interesting. Now it's 13, it's jumping around. So it'll change probably by the time obviously you see the video. On the 1 year chart, it is relatively even, very interesting. On the all chart, obviously it's up a lot, but let's not even really focus on the all chart. What I do want to focus on for Dogecoin is where it was here prior to its explosion, okay? And what we're also going to focus on is where it is currently on the year. So if you look at Dogecoin back here, way back in March 2021, before it exploded, it essentially was around 6 cents. Now, it currently is roughly around a similar price. So I personally think that this could be a great entry point for Dogecoin. If you look at some of the Dogecoin bear market lows, essentially here we saw 6 cents, 7 cents, just a little under 6 cents, and then 8, 9, 7, 6, 7, 6, 5, high 5. So Dogecoin essentially, its bear market floor is around 6 cents. So if you think about a Dogecoin at 8 cents, and we're just going to round down right now, we're just going to call Dogecoin 8 cents. If you think of a Dogecoin at 8 cents, I think it's actually a very, very great entry opportunity, because a 8-cent Dogecoin is not too far off of its bear market floor. Now, this is interesting because if you look at the 1-year chart of Dogecoin, it is relatively even. And although here before we saw the crypto bull run start to take place a little bit in October, November, December of 2023, Dogecoin was trading around 6 cents right here as kind of the lowest that it went in the 2023 bear market season. And then essentially it went all the way up to, what did we see here? We got 10 cents. So it's gone over 10 cents, and now it's pulled back by a good 2 cents, and it spiked up a little bit and it dropped a little bit again. So Dogecoin is down about 2 cents from here and up about 2 cents from here. So I personally think this is a great entry opportunity for Dogecoin, because if we see a strong crypto bull run commence, I think that the Dogecoin price will absolutely skyrocket. And while it does need volumes of money, because we already addressed that its market cap is like 11.5 billion, in order for Dogecoin to double, triple, quadruple, so on and so forth, it'll need an additional 11.5 billion every single time. So if you think about it, for Dogecoin to go to 16 cents, its market cap would be at like $23 billion. Now, this is not impossible, especially in a strong crypto bull run. And I personally think with the backing of Elon Musk and the possible scenario of Dogecoin one day being integrated into the X platform, even though that's not, let's say, even on the radar right now, I think we could see Dogecoin for sure go back to its all-time high. So if we look at Dogecoin's all-time high divided by 8, we're just going to quickly do math. 0.7376 divided by 0.08, 9.22. So let's just call it a 9x. For Dogecoin from 8 cents to return back to its all-time high, it would be a 9x literally on your money. So if you think about this, a 9x on a $1,000 investment becomes $9,000. Now, is Dogecoin going to go past its all-time high in a strong crypto bull run? Well, I think that it absolutely could, but keep in mind, Dogecoin is a higher cap coin. And these higher cap coins, when I say higher cap coin, I mean a higher market cap coin. Remember that these higher market cap coins need more volumes of money to multiply. So a 9x to go back to its all-time high, well, I think it's possible. It's going to be much harder for Dogecoin to obviously get back to its all-time high than some lower cap crypto. So I personally think Dogecoin will get back to its all-time high. And I do think it is possible that Dogecoin could hit $1. I think on the most kind of optimistic outlook personally for myself, with the backing of Elon Musk and a very, very strong crypto bull run, I think we could see Dogecoin hit $1. But that is certainly asking for a lot. It needs a lot of money in order to do that. It's possible. It certainly has established itself, but it's asking for a lot. Now, I want to show you a few more things here on Dogecoin. And if you want to learn more about Dogecoin, you can obviously go ahead and go to the Dogecoin website, go to the X platform, etc. Learn more about Dogecoin, so on and so forth. But what I do want to show you about Dogecoin right here is the holdings. And this is, when we're looking at the all chart, let's see, this is going to give us data from, 2022 and 2023. So we got 2 years worth of data here. The holdings for Dogecoin, the whales, these are essentially the people holding the most amount of Dogecoins, are holding 45.57%, and then the others are retail and investors are holding 54%. So it's a nice, decent distribution. But obviously, when we look at here, if we see that over 95% of the Dogecoin holdings are between 0 to 1K. So this is over 95% of people who own Dogecoin the holdings are 0 to 1,000 in terms of how much they hold. A very small percentage of people hold the 1K to 100K amount of Dogecoin, and then an even smaller percentage of people hold 100K plus Dogecoin. I think this is great because essentially the more people you have in these ranges, I think you have the opportunity for Dogecoin to climb in a more kind of steady manner and possibly maintain its health in terms of once it appreciates longer. Simply because if you have somebody here, the more people that you have that are holding large volumes of this token and or any other crypto for that matter, when they see a 5x, a 6x, a 7x, you think about it, somebody that holds 100K worth of Dogecoin, if they see a 5x on their money, their 100,000 becomes 500,000. So, I personally in that scenario would be very tempted to sell rather than waiting and risking, thinking, hey, it's probably going to go another 4 or 5x. I would rather sell more than likely and take my 500K. And if you have large holders and the large percentage of holders hold a large amount of money and they dump it off, it will plummet the price very quickly. If instead you have the money distributed more, and I know that obviously still 50% of this is showing whales, but it's very good that such a low percentage of people hold over 100K and such a low percentage of people hold between 1K to 100K. I also think that on this, the higher up it goes, you probably have less a percentage. So, maybe, we don't know for sure, but maybe the majority of this is under 50, 40, 30, 20K. Obviously, we don't know. I'm just making a guess. But I like to see this because essentially somebody that has, let's call it the average here would have $500 in Dogecoin. If the average person has $500 in Dogecoin, if their Dogecoin, let's say it 5x's, okay, their $500 becomes $2,500. Well, personally, that's not a huge amount. So most people, I think, would more than likely say, hey, well, I think Dogecoin could go back to its all-time high, or I think Dogecoin could go back to $1. So I personally think more people will be more likely to hold on to have it ride higher. And that is obviously also what we need in order for the price to continue to grow, is we need more people buying in and people holding their tokens. So the more you see this, the higher you see these numbers, the better personally when I'm looking at this. So I think when I'm looking at thinking of investing in Dogecoin, this is very appealing to me because I think it could help for more steady growth and for the growth to be sustained longer so that we could see more multiples on our money. Now, you have to also understand though, you have to be ready and prepared to sell because essentially, eventually when Dogecoin fulfills its appreciation in a crypto bull run, whether that is going back to its all-time high or to $1 or wherever it's going to go, people will sell off. And if you're not going to sell off, you're going to end up with no gains. So you have to also be prepared to sell off. Essentially, what I encourage you to do is to set a target for yourself. If you invest in Dogecoin and any other crypto for that matter, set targets for yourself. And it doesn't mean that you're going to stick rigidly to those targets because essentially once the bull run takes off, if the bull run takes over, you're going to probably assess kind of, your gains, how quickly you see gains. Like for example, if you see Dogecoin explode really, really quickly, and we appear to be very, very, very early on in the bull run, you might sell some, but not all, thinking that, hey, maybe it could go even higher as we get deeper into a bull run, right? Whereas if it doesn't really explode, it kind of has slow growth, and then right towards, the 3/4 tail end of the bull run, which we don't know when that is, but essentially if we're in the bull run longer and it takes longer for it to explode, and then I don't know where it explodes, you might think, hey, we're already in a bull run for a longer period of time, so you might sell off more and or all, right? So even though you set targets for yourself, you'll try to assess where you're at, kind of where the market's at, and determine what you're going to do. But you have to understand that you have to sell, because if you're not going to sell, you're not going to make any money. So the idea is get in at a good time. I personally think Dogecoin is a great entry point right now. I think you could certainly see Dogecoin go back to its all-time high. I personally think it will. I think there is a possibility it goes to $1, but I don't know for sure. I think that's certainly being more optimistic. If Dogecoin was to get integrated with the X platform, I think for sure you would see it go to $1 or more. But until that happens, just simply with the backing of Elon Musk and a strong crypto bull run, I think for sure it returns to its all-time high. And with that, it could even go to $1 just with that alone. If we see the X integration, if we were to see that, I think for sure you see a Dogecoin $1 or more, but remember that we're looking at the market cap here, and Dogecoin is ranked number 10 currently out of all cryptos, 11.5 billion market cap. It needs a lot of money in order for Dogecoin to multiply. So you have to understand that And when you're investing in Dogecoin, again, remember you're doing so at your own risk. Now, something interesting that could help you kind of make your decision on if you want to invest in Dogecoin or not is go over to their website and literally learn more about what they're doing, what kind of their outlook is, and everything that you can see on their website. You can also go to their X platform, can give you better ideas as to if you want to risk some of your money in Dogecoin or not. Now, remember again, you are investing in crypto if you choose to invest at your own risk. I'm not a financial advisor, although I looked the part, as I already said earlier. You have to understand that you are a grown person, and if you choose to invest in Dogecoin and any other crypto for that matter, you're doing so at your own risk. If you make money, it's on you. If you literally invest in Dogecoin today and you make a lot of money, it's not my responsibility or my fault, it's your fault because you took action. If you take action and you lose money, it's also not my fault, it's your fault because you took action. So you have to understand that if you're not going to invest, you're not going to make anything. You already know what your results are going to be if you don't invest. But if you do invest, and you do invest at the right time, you can multiply your money like this, big time, fast. Now, I want to let you know before we wrap up this video, if you do want to buy Dogecoin and or hundreds of thousands of other cryptos at your own risk, then go ahead and click the first link below and sign up to the MEXC platform. The MEXC platform is a trusted crypto exchange where you can trade Dogecoin and hundreds of thousands of other cryptos completely free inside your spot account. When you trade inside your spot account, you can buy and sell tokens for free. Most other crypto exchanges charge you ridiculous rates to buy and sell crypto tokens. And with MEXC, as I said, if you fund a spot account and you trade solely within that spot account, you are not going to get charged any fees. You can also do futures trading with MEXC, although I personally don't recommend that you do futures trading. If you do futures trading, it is a small fee for buying and selling. But again, spot trading, this is literally just buying, holding, and selling. That's literally all you're doing. There's no fees if you're doing that. And like I said, if you choose to invest in Dogecoin or other cryptos, it's doing so at your own risk. If you want to use MEXC, the first link below, I'm not telling you to do it. I'm simply sharing it with you because I think it's a great opportunity. And if you are going to invest in crypto, then you may as well use a platform that charges you zero fees to buy and sell your cryptos. Now, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. I want you to give it a thumbs up. It will be super, super helpful for me if you found any value in this video. And leave any thoughts or questions you have in the comments for me below. I would love to hear from you. If you have other cryptos you want me to make a video on, let me know what they are, and I will do my best to cover those in upcoming videos very, very soon. And also make sure you subscribe to the Crypto Talk channel so you do not miss future Crypto Talk videos coming your way very soon. I hope to bring a lot more videos your way, and the goal with all of this is to help us multiply our money. The goal is simple. Identify opportunities that are relatively low right now, and even though these opportunities are still risky, because they're relatively low, we identify them, and we identify that they have a lot of upside, and we identify a great time to get in. And even if we see a delay in the crypto bull market, if our investment does slide back for a little bit, if there was to be a delay, we've gotten in at a great time that once we do see that bull market, we will see massive, massive upside on our investments, and we'll have the opportunity to exit and multiply our money as a result. That's the goal of this, and the goal of me sharing these opportunities with you is so that you can take this opportunity and do with it what you want at your own risk, of course. Like I said, I'm not a financial advisor. So do what you want at your own risk. And I want to tell you one more time, I appreciate you for tuning in. Thanks for taking your valuable time out of your day to watch this video. I appreciate it a lot. I would love to hear from you. Like I said, leave any comments down below, like the video if you haven't already, and subscribe to the channel, as I already said, for more Crypto Talk videos coming your way very, very soon. I wish you an incredibly blessed rest of your day. Stay blessed. Go fulfill your potential. You're an amazing human being. And hey, let's go get this money. Let's go.